Greetings, everybody. I'm making this video while I'm at work folding laundry. But this video is about the 5 P's for having a tiny home or a van conversion, because right now we are doing a van conversion. And I'm pretty sure that the title or the caption is going to say that. And all I can say is, if this is something that you're looking forward to doing or something that you want to do, then stick around. But if it's something that you're just scrolling around and you just want videos, then just leave me a comment about how you feel about the video. Just no negative comments. I mean, you can always say that you don't like it, but try not to be anything that negative. So the 5 P's of van conversion or tiny house living, minimalist, anything of that nature. I feel like the 5 P's, the 5 helpful tips is price, patience, plan, partnership, and pride. Reason why I put it in P's, which you can put it any way you want, but I feel like 5 P's is easier to remember. And I will start with planning. So the reason why that one's first is obviously because you're going to have to go into buying things, buying the van, buying the car, whatever you're converting it into, the bus, truck, box truck, U-Haul, whatever your preference is. So, you want to scout, make sure everything's good. If you don't know about cars, make sure you find somebody who knows a lot about cars and can help you look at the car or the vehicle that you're going to purchase, because you never know if somebody's going to try and get over on you. And then also, plan it out, because you may want to do a van conversion and then realize it's way too small for you, and then you want to do a box truck or a school bus or anything. Excuse me. The other P is pricing. Know your limits, know what you want. If you don't really have any connections like that, I can say what I've looked at. I've looked on OfferUp. I've looked on Craigslist. I've scoped neighborhoods that I drove around, asked people, which that kind of goes to pride. And then I've also went to Facebook Marketplace. That's where I got my van conversion. This video was not going to have the van conversion on it, just because it's kind of like helpful tips, but obviously you will see the van conversion. So, pricing. Some people have connections and they can get stuff for cheap, for free, given to them and stuff. And a well-tuned vehicle that you want to work and last for a long period of time and is less likely to have problems, it's going to cost you over $2,000 just for the vehicle. Obviously, you got to do registration. You got to pay for tags and insurance. All that matter. And then our van conversion, me and Ray, who's not here right now, it cost us $35K. And then we were going to do the registration and stuff like that. We just got it a couple days ago. So obviously we're going to keep you updated, give you a little tour once we start to get a few things situated tomorrow or the next day. The third P, so we did planning and price, right? Patience. Patience is a virtue. That one will come third, not first. Just because you can have as much patience in the world, but if you don't have planning or know what your price range is, then so patience is in the middle. Me, I'm low-key impatient. I wouldn't say low-key. Somebody knows me, describe me, you're impatient. I'm impatient when I'm excited about something, or I'm angry, like full of emotions. When I'm excited about something, I want to just dive into it and make it do what it do. I was really excited about doing the van conversion, but I had to wait like 4 or 5 months. I did a lot of research. That was part of planning. Pinterest. Let me see. Pinterest, Instagram, and YouTube. Those are my 3 favorite apps. YouTube, which we're on right now, gives you helpful tips, DIYs. Pinterest kind of pins your interest, and then it also, you can scroll through it without actually watching videos and take up as much time as you want. Same thing with Instagram. You can just look at pictures and get ideas about how to have like a closed circuit Not close circuit, what I'm talking about, like multi-use things, like a shelf, make it a shelf and a table at the same time. I may be talking too fast. I do talk fast, my mind goes fast, so just comment below. Not here for the crowd, not here for the entertainment, for anything like that. Just here to do like a video vlog about our van life and our van conversion. And then I would say partnership. Partnership goes second. People say it's not what you know, it's who you know. I feel like it's both. And what you're willing to learn. So if you know people who can help you, get ideas, obviously you can reach out to people and, get things situated. We are currently trying to look for, like, van conversion friends in our area. Because there's, like, a few that's out of the area right now. So, that works. So, and even if you don't have partnerships, like, you don't know people who does, like, van conversion or knows people who do things like that, you can also borrow tools, pay to borrow tools, and, as collateral. You can also just have people who know to work well with tools or work well with their hands, or who's good at planning. Because if you're not good at planning or budgeting, you can have somebody help you. Partnership can also be banks, stores, memberships, but just, having resources, reaching out for resources. We don't have that much resources, but I wouldn't say we don't have any, but we're trying to get into a wider range. The fifth P is pride. I felt like it could have been in 4 P's, but with me, I felt like a fifth P was much needed. This fifth P, I'm trying to figure out which pile it goes to. The fifth P is pride because of me. Just the way I was raised and just what type of person I am. I was the only girl around five brothers. Grew up with 5 brothers. I just learned to do a lot of things myself, which sometimes it's not the case for other people, but it was for me. And so asking for help, letting people know certain things kind of affected my pride because I don't want to let somebody know I'm struggling. You don't never know if, they're going to be a snake, two-faced, tell your business, or they could be real legit and help you out. So there's been a whole bunch of times where I had to, like, let my pride go and tell people, like, hey, I need your help. I need a second driver to come get this van from all the way out, out in Modesto, which I don't live in Modesto, but I do live in California. And I had to put my pride away and just tell them, like, wait, why? What are you doing this for? And I'm like, I don't want you to know what I'm doing if you're going to refuse to help me, which has happened plenty of times. Told them what's going on. Whatever. Or they really had genuine things to do. But either way, we got the thing done. So I feel like that is good. A lot of people who are good with tools and things like that, they do things, they converted it themselves and have things done themselves, which is very good if you can do it yourself. And then also, if you have a car or a truck that's not brand new, because most people who get it, they will have to sell their property or some type of asset to get something really brand new. Do your research on mechanics and things like that. I think like a mechanic, I was told mechanics, how to work on every type of car, but age, knowledge, regions that people are at, not everybody knows how to work on certain things. So just do your research and ask. Like, you kind of gotta, like, interview people for certain things, because our van is an 88, and so we're gonna have to call around and ask for mechanics, like, hey, do you work on this type of car? What's your age range for the cars you work on? Because some people, oh, okay, we don't work on cars that are older than 1990, and then you're going to have to also remember helpful tips. I'm going to give you some helpful tips, which is great. That I feel like I'm going to give you guys helpful tips, which is great, because with me, I was really searching for helpful tips when I was looking for the vans. Like, oh, okay, so I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to do that. I made a list of what kind of things I'm going to need. I'm going to need a sink, definitely a toilet, the bed, storage area, and a fridge. 5 main things that I wanted. So we're trying to figure out 4. At least 4 is in there. So I'm like, I wanted to at least have a toilet, and he wanted to at least have a sink, and I'm like, not me. I want a toilet. But that's gonna take some time. So feel free to comment below, ask any questions, share helpful tips. We are in Cali and it's really hot right now. And oh, forgot about a couple helpful tips. Solar panels, battery packs, and inverters. You can do your research about that, but those are extremely great assets that almost just about everybody who does van life or any type of mobile home has, because you're going to have to be disconnected even if you're not fully off grid. Solar panels are really good because, especially if you're not posted at a place that provides electricity. Another helpful tip is privacy. If you can do like window covers, curtains, and stuff like that, that would be good to do privacy, because some people are like, oh yeah, this and the other, but when you're sleeping in it, you don't want people in your business, and then just be careful where you throw things away. If you gotta dump stuff, you gotta throw stuff away. If you can make it to the city dump, perfect. If you gotta pay somebody to do it, cool. Just don't dump things on the streets, because you can get arrested or whatever. It's better just to dump it in like a public, not a public, but like a business trash. If it's not too much, like say you got like a trash bag, because most people have like a daily trash bag and stuff. Another helpful tip: if you're gonna have a pet in the car, try to get a fans. Some people want AC. I'm like, I'd rather just get a fan, because AC will be a lot more expensive, but because it is stronger, but you can do a lot with a fan. I've been trying to get a solar panel powered fan, but the ones that I've seen on Amazon are really smaller than what we need. So we're going to figure some stuff out. So don't really have a lot of subscribers, don't really have a lot of views on here. So if you see this video and you feel like it's helpful for anybody you know or for yourself, feel free to share it, subscribe, comment below, and just have a blessed day. Stay solid.